Alright, let's see if I can get this thing all sorted out. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late today. I wanted to be here at 3 o'clock and I'm almost an hour late. That's because I'm having technical difficulties. I'm used to working with tools like this. And right now, you can't see this, but I got this awesome camera and I'm Wi-Fi enabled and everything. But for some reason, when I plugged it in today, it just it didn't come on. So I monkeyed around with it for a little bit, and then I realized that time was wasting. So I shut down the fancy operation, and I went back to my cellular telephone. So right now I'm not even positive if I'm on. Let me make sure if I can see myself. Yeah, I can see myself. And see, I don't have any fancy microphones, nothing. But you guys are just gonna have to get used to the fact that America's Funniest Handyman is far from perfect. I'm going to be doing these live streams. We're going to be doing a Sunday morning show, and we're starting with nothing. We don't have anything. I'm broke. My friends are broke, but we know a good thing when we got one. And right now, I'm at a point in my life where I've been in the trades so long, and I've done so many fun things, and I've noticed that there's a severe lack of knowledge when it comes to working on your house. Everybody I know seems to not know how to do anything, and not only that, there's a lot of people that can't even find anybody to come work on their houses. So I'm noticing a severe shortage of people in this world that know how to work on things and that aren't afraid to work with their hands. And I've been doing it so long, I have such a mountain of information in here that I just want to give it away. I want to teach you guys how to do some of this stuff, because a lot of these jobs look complicated, but it's basically a whole bunch of simple procedures layered on top of one another, you know? Most complicated things are like that when you break them down. For instance, today I fished some new wire and ran a new outlet coming out of the house and over to a swimming pool. And when you really break it down, when you look at the whole thing, it seems very challenging. But when you break it down into parts, I was able to complete this operation in one day, simply because I know a series of steps and I know approximately how long those steps are going to take. And today, the most difficult part of the job was getting brand new exterior wire from the outside of the house to the inside of the house, when this is an old Drexel Hill home that has 16 inch walls that are this. So let's not forget House Calls Sunday mornings with America's Funniest Handyman and friends. Sunday mornings, 10 o'clock, coming to you live. We're going to be fielding phone calls from you guys. I really want you to call in with all of your most challenging and difficult home improvement questions, because me and my friends are going to horse around and help you learn those things, but we're also going to be breaking your balls too. That's what we do. Listen, guys, I'm not going anywhere. This is what I'm supposed to do with the rest of my life. I'm supposed to spend, this is me talking. This is something I know about myself. Okay, I started doing these lives about a month ago, but I knew that this was important. So I backed off, redirected, figured a few things out in my head and logistically with my business. And now I'm going to be able to come to you live every day from my job site to give you some home improvement advice. And on Sunday mornings, we're going to be learning how to fix some pretty cool stuff. And then someday, when this idea takes off and I have a little bit of money and I can take some time off, I'll start making my DIY videos again, because I really enjoyed doing that. Okay, enough chit chat. Let me show you what I'm doing over here, okay? Oh, there you are again. Hey guys. All right. So let me grab my hammer because I forgot my chicken today. I'm very sorry I forgot my chicken. But I'm using my hammer to show you guys. Let's show you the big picture, okay? Big picture is there's the swimming pool back there. Okay. My friend Alex, my customer, he currently has the pool equipment plugged into an extension cord that goes over to an outlet right over here on the wall. And as you can see, this is a driveway. Kind of a pain in the ass to have an extension cord laying in the middle of the driveway, especially when you're lazy like Alex and you don't properly roll up your extension cord. This extension cord over here has obviously been piled up by a homeowner and not America's best handyman, because I would never leave an extension cord like that. I fucking promise you, never. That's an embarrassment. It's okay. I left it there on purpose so that you guys could see it. But anyway, so that's what I had to do. I had to get new power. So if you look back here where my thing is pointing, right there is where the power comes into the house. So instead of trying to find a brand new way into the house, I cheated and I used the old entrance into the house. So I had to be careful. I had to use a rotor hammer and an electrical fish and some tape and a bunch of other things to get my new wire in through that hole and down to the circuit breaker where I could add it. All right. Now I had to go back and forth a bunch of times to get my wire in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. So my point is the same thing that I'm always telling you guys, especially when you're fishing wire, is bring patience. Okay, because no idea in the world how long it's going to take to get the wire from the outside of the house to the inside of the house. And then from the inside of the house, you can see I had to dig a little trench here to get us all the way over to the new pole that I put in. Okay, so this was a job that took me, I knew this was going to take me all day, and I'm a professional. So if you're going to attempt something like this at home, you probably want to give yourself a little bit more time, maybe break it up into a couple of days. But when it comes to the fishing of the wire, electricians, I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? This is your helpful tip of the day. Electricians spend the bulk of their time getting the wires from A to B. Electricians don't spend much time at all actually hooking up the wires. They spend most of their time getting the wires from one spot to the next. So, if you want to do a little bit of household electric, you could probably save yourself a ton of money by fishing some of your own wires and learning how to do so. I'm really fortunate. I'm pretty much a badass when it comes to fishing wire, and the only reason I'm a really good wire fisherman is because I spent 10 years fishing wires, really difficult wires, with really difficult people. I have fished wires with some of the biggest assholes you can possibly imagine. People yelling at you, screaming at you, pull it, push it, god damn it, why can't I see it? These are the guys I learned from. These are the guys that are missing fingers and cut their arms open at work. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're not going to cut ourselves because we believe in safety. And that's the conclusion of our broadcast today. I'm really glad you guys joined me. I hope you learned something today. And as always, thanks for letting me bring a whole lot of experience and a little bit of humor onto your job site. Laughter to the people, baby. Turn it off.